Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Uh, Good morning, good evening, and good night. Miss Reka Darwati, MSc, PhD. I'm Zola Farin Muhammad. My student number is 066. I will present my research methodology chemistry. I take I will take topic is biosensor. Uh, this topic is biosensor on eyeglass, photoelectrode, and FTO modified ZnO-SiO2 nanocomposite for detection of glucose content in saliva. Analyze take cyclic voltammetry and square wave voltammetry analyze. Uh, this introduction, one is has diabetes has been experienced by many people in recent decades. This statement is supported by an item, this diagram, from the 2018 Ministry of Health Data. China or Tiongkok is in first place with a total of uh, health data. China is in first place with a total of uh 146,071 million sufferers. Follow in second place uh is India with a total of 74,019 million sufferers. And Pakistan in third place with 30 2,096 million. And in fourth place, America Unity uh, with 32,022 million. And uh, in fifth place, Indonesia, namely 19,047. Uh, Number two, diabetes occurs because abnormalities in the insulin secretion hormone in the body. uh, Diabetes occur due to abnormal secretion of the insulin hormone in the body, so that it is unable to convert glucose into an energy source in the body. However, instead the glucose accumulate in human blood. In the normal process, glucose is digested by the intestines by the hormone insulin, then processed by blood cells to become an energy source for humans. However, in diabetes sufferers, the insulin hormone cannot convert glucose into energy, so that when it is excreted in a blood, it accumulates as glucose. Number three, excess sugar levels can affect the function of the heart, kidneys, and blood vessel. Excessive glucose levels in the body can affect the function of the liver function, kidneys, and blood vessel. Uh, as already know, taking blood samples using shearing is invasive method, injuring the patient when checking blood sugar levels. Checking body sugar level can not only be done through blood media, but has a positive correlation that blood sugar levels have the same levels in saliva, urine, and uh, tears. Uh, the sugar level in saliva is comparable to the sugar level in the blood. Thus, checking sugar level can be done in saliva media, and this gives rise to the develop of biosensor for the world of healthy. Uh, this background have potential to develop of biosensor based on transition metal electrode. The statement the statement the statement support by some research in number one, Zhu et al. 2017 conduct research on the develop of transition metal based biosensor to achieve higher sensitivity values compared to Chuck Borty et al. 2019. However, the electrodes in those study were corrosive at certain uh, pH level, making them unsuitable for general pH condition. Later in 2019, Chuck Borty et al. Success in creating sensor electrode that improve the corrosion properties of those developed by Zhu by using aurum nanoparticle modified CuO oxide nanocomposite. This material achieved a sensitivity value of 2009 microampere millimolarity per centimeter and a very low detection limit of 0.17 micromolarity. Nevertheless, this study still had limitation such as reduced sensitivity at higher voltage range, rendering it ineffective in certain condition. Moreover, the high cost uh, of gold remains a significant drawback. In some case, the development of biosensor electrodes solely from metal oxide material is insufficient as it can lead to agglomeration on the electrode during the synthesis process. This has led to the advancement of photoelectrochemical based biosensor technology, which over several advantages such as high sensitivity, fast response time, and resistant to interface. This statement from Vicenzo et al. 2022. Photoelectrochemical biosensor consists of several key components, including conductive glass, such as indium tin oxide, glassy carbon, fluoro tin oxide, and etc. Semiconductor material, reference electrode, and counter electrode. This biosensor use light as energy source to excite electron, producing photoelectron and hole in the conduction and valence bands of the semiconductor materials respectively. The redox reaction between electrons or hole and analytes leads to change in current, enabling the concentration of the analyte to be determined by analyzed current from when et al. 2023. Case of problem number one, how is the difference in sensitivity of ITO and FTO glass photoelectrode based biosensor modified with ZNO SiO2 nanocomposite for glucose detection in saliva? Number two, how does each photoelectrode modify with ZNO SiO2 nanocomposite perform in improving the accuracy of glucose detection? Number three, what factor in influence the performance of biosensor in detecting glucose in saliva? Research purpose is number one, analyzing the sensitivity of biosensor based on ITO and FTO glass photoelectrode modified with ZNO SiO2 nanocomposite in detecting glucose in saliva. Number two, analyzing the performance of modified photoelectrode in improving the accuracy and stability of biosensor of non-invasive glucose detection. And number three, identifying factor that influence the effectiveness of photoelectrode in glucose biosensor and providing recommendation of optimizing performance. Literature review. Some of the literature review that I took were in 2014, Luo et al. Analyzed body glucose levels using a biosensor on the surface of ZNO SiO2 Se nanocomposite. The sensor has good sensitivity at a frequency wave of 1.589 millihertz per millimolar and a glucose detection limit of 6.29 uh, point point 10 pangkat 4. The biosensor has been developed using a photoelectrode. This study use a photoelectrode, namely a silica photoelectrode deposited by a ZNO SiO2 Se nanocomposite. This biosensor has a weakness, namely it is easily interfered with by the influence of ascorbic acid, lactic acid, and uric acid, making this biosensor less sensitive to specific analytes. Furthermore, Luo et al. Research was developed by Rahman et al. 2023, namely to improve the interface effect of as ascorbic acid, lactic acid, and uric acid. The study developed of a biosensor from ZNO SiO2 nanocomposite electrode, resulting in a better sensitivity of 13.77 microampere centimeter per millimolar, but did not have a good enough detection of 0.0031 millimolar. Mesopores SiO2 can serve as an excellent template matrix due to its tunable porosity, uniform pore size distribution, good biocompatibility, modifiable surface, and high chemical and thermal stability. The modification of ZNO nanomaterials with mesopore SiO2 enhance their functionalization capability by improving compatibility with organic polymer, Mesopore's SEO2 templates are also considered valuable for various electrochemical application as they provide channel for fast ion transport. Uh, the research in this proposal is based on the work when et al. 2023 who modify uh, biosensor based on itoconductive glass with ZnO Cu oxide heterojunction to detect cysteine content in patient urine. They study utilize spatial light assistance in its sensing. However, the study identify weakness, including slight interference between the analyte and the modified metal oxide on the conductive glass surface. Tools and material in my research can see in a screen. Research variable in this research. Uh, the independent variables in this study are ITO and FTO glass-based photoelectrode modified with ZNO SO2 nanocomposite. This study will compare the performance and sensitivity of ITO and FTO glass-based photoelectrode biosensor. Comparison of saliva sample from fasting and non-fasting people was analyzed to evaluate the performance and sensitivity of ITO and FTO glass-based biosensor. Number two, the dependent variable in this study are uh, the sensitivity and performance of the biosensor. Sensitivity and performance are measured based on the electric current generated from cyclic voltammetry and square wave voltammetry. Number three, the control variable in research uh, are electron pH generate no this PowerPoint uh, no deposition potential but in addition, the light irradiation time when testing the sensitivity of the biosensor to the sample. Uh, Step number one of is synthesis of SeO2 nanoparticle. Synthesis of SeO2 nanoparticle using the Sol-Gel method with Theos tetraethyl orthosilicate precursor. Uh, Step one, 5 milli of Theos was added to 240 milli Baker glass, followed by the addition of 10 milli of ethanol. The mixture was stirred at 500 RPM for 10 minutes at room temperature. Step Next step is 25 milli of 0.3 molar acid chloride was added to the Theos solution and the mixture was stirred again for 10 minutes at room temperature at uh, room temperature. Next step is the solution was heat to 60 degrees and stir for 2 hours. Next steps after 2 hours, the solution was allow sorry was allowed to cool and gel form. Next step, the gel was then dried at 110 degrees in oven. Next, the silica powder obtained was ground using mortar and then calcined at uh, 8 degrees for 2 hours. Uh, Synthesis of ZNO, SeO2 nanocomposite, uh, 2 gram powder zinc nitrate were dissolved in 1 milli ethanol and stirred using a stirrer. Next step, uh, 0.3 molar sodium hydroxide solution was added drop by drop while stirring until the pH reached around 8 until 10. Next step, the mixture was then heat at 80 degrees for 1 hour. Next step is the ZNO form was filtered using filter paper, then wash with distilled water. Uh, Next step, the ZNO powder form was often dried at 110 degrees to remove water content in this ZNO nanoparticle. Next step, uh, the synthesized SeO2 was prepared in the form of a gel dissolving SeO2 nanopowder in 1 milli of ethanol. Then then 10 milli of distilled water and 25 milli of 0.3 molar acid chloride were added with stirring until the SeO2 gel formed. The gel was left at room temperature to cool, after which are synthesized. ZNO powder was added. The mixture was stirred, and the ZNO-SO2 mixture was dried by heating at 110 degrees. The ZNO-SO2 powder was calcined at 800 degrees for 2 hours. Next step is ZNO-SO2 nanocomposite coating on ITO and FTO substrate. The ITO and FTO conductive glass substrate were cleaned with the ionized water, followed by ethanol before use. Next step is the conductive glass substrate were immersed in 1 molar acid chloride for 24 hours. Next step is the conductive glass substrate, where then oven dried at 80 degrees for 3 hours. The next step, the synthesized ZnOXO2 nanocomposite was dissolved in 50 milli of deionized water with stirring. Next step is after the mixture was thoroughly dispersed, the I2 and FTO glass substrate were slowly dipped into the ZnOXO2 nanocomposite solution at a dipping speed of 3 centimeter per minute with a dipping time of 30 seconds and uplifting speed of 10 centimeter per minute. After its dip, the layer was dried in oven at 80 degrees for 1 hour. The deposition was repeated 3 times. Finally, the ZnO-SeO2 nanocomposite layer was calcined at 500 degrees. Next, electrochemical characterization of cyclic voltammetry tests. This method aims to determine the electrochemical properties of the synthesized biosensor. The electrochemical properties were tested using a phosphate buffer electrolyte solution of 704 pH with an irradiation time of 60 seconds and potential of 15 millivolt. The selection of the potential and irradiation time after optimization. Furthermore, the electrochemical properties were also tested at irradiation time of 30 second, 60 second, 90 second, 120 second, and 150 second. The anodopic that appears in the anodopic current graph plot against irradiation time and scan rate. The electrochemical properties test was carried out using two methods. The method is cyclic voltammetry and square wave voltammetry with the same test steps. This step, electrochemical characterization of square wave voltammetry test, have same test steps with cyclic voltammetry. Determination of linear standard solution concentration range. The preparation of linear standard solution is used to create a calibration curve for accurately calculating glucose levels. A standard glucose solution of 100 milli was prepared with concentration range from 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20 millimolar. The solution was prepared by successfully dissolving 0.1802 gram, 0.2162 gram, 0.2522 gram, 0.2883 gram, 0.3 243 gram, and 0.3603 gram of glucose into 100 milli of phosphate buffer. The test was conducted at 7.4 pH with a scan rate of uh, 30 millivolt per second and irradiation time of 60 seconds. The determination of the linear standard solution was performed using cyclic voltammetry and square wave voltammetry. Uh, Glucose test level in saliva sample. A saliva sample were collected from two volunteers, one who had fasted for 6 hours and one who had not fasted, with each sample being 5 milli. Particles such as residual fats were separated by centrifugation at 5,000 RPM for uh, 10 minutes. The supernatant was then extracted using a micropipette and transferred to an Eppendorf tube. The supernatant solution was mixed with 10 milli of buffer phosphate to adjust the pH to the optimum value of 704. The sample was then placed in the electrode chamber with the ETO and FTO electrode glass, which had been modified with ZnO SeO2 nanocomposite, positioned on the potentiostat as the working electrode. And AgAgCl AgAg AgAgCl electrode was used as the reference electrode, and platinum plate served as the control electrode. The sample was analyzed with a scan rate of 30 millivolt per second, maintain pH at 704, and the irradiation time was 60 seconds. That's all from me, Miss Rika Darwati, MSI PhD. Uh, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.